Audi TT Mk1, what tyre should I buy for my standard wheels?
Hi all, Andy here and welcome back to the channel, where today's video is actually on the subject of what tyres should I fit to my standard Audi TT wheels. This is a fairly subjective subject and I've based it on my research, my personal experience and your opinions. Those of you that are regular viewers to the channel, you will know that I recently purchased a set of original Ronal Alloys for my Mk1 3.2 V6. They need refurbishing and therefore I'm in the market for a brand new set of rubber boots for them. If you've not seen the unboxing video from when I purchased these, please do click on the link above. Once I've had these wheels refurbished, I don't want to be putting a mismatched set of 4 tyres on the car. No, what I want to be doing is putting 4 matte brand new tyres on my lovely new shiny wheels. I'm therefore in a unique position of buying a full set of 4 tyres rather than the usual position where you're replacing 2. Sizes, well, on the 3.2 you've got the same size wheel as the 225 and that has a tyre size of 225 by 40 by 18. For those of you that are bamboozled by the numbers on the tyre, I'm going to go into a short explanation now explaining what they all mean.
On the side of a tyre you will see a range of numbers and letters, but all give a representation of tyre dimensions or ratings. Looking at my tyres, I know I will need something like 225 by 40 by 18 92Y. The 225 part of the number on the tyre size is the width of the tyre tread in millimetres, so how wide the tyre is. Higher sidewalls in relation to the wheel would give a more comfortable ride, but shorter sidewalls give more stiffness, a firmer ride and better handling. It's a balance between handling and comfort. The 18, well, that is the size of the rim in inches. Very odd to have a mixture of metric and imperial measurements, but it seems normal in the world of wheels. The 92 indicates the stiffness of the sidewall, as some tyres are reinforced due to the lack of rubber. There is also a speed rating on a tyre, and this is the letter after the numbers. Most tyres on our cars will be available in either W and Y ratings, which cover tyres up to the speed of 168 and 186 miles an hour respectively. So where have I researched my opinions? Well, my first stop was the Audi TT forums. Here some of the opinions are quite dated due to the age of our cars, but the makes and models of the tyres persist, even if there is a newer version of that tyre available. Popular choices here, well, I can see that there's comments about the Goodyear Eagle F1 Asymmetric, the Bridgestone Potenza, and there are a few calls for the Pirelli P0. However, the varied responses seem to have a lot of people saying good things about most of the major brands. I then reached out to our great Facebook community and asked for their opinions. The replies were once again very good but varied, with a lot of feedback on the Michelin 4 and 5 being very good, as well as the Goodyear F1 Asymmetric once again, but the clear leader seems to be the Michelins. I also asked for feedback on my Instagram page, which I will leave a link to on screen now if you would like to follow. Most once again point to the Michelin Sport tyres, but there were also a couple of votes and voices for the Uniroyal Rain Sports. I also had some great feedback from many of the subscribers to the channel, so I would like to thank you all for writing in. I can guarantee I do read and respond to every single comment, so thank you very much. Here is a real mixed bag, with some people opting for the budget tyres because they achieve what they need, they're cheap, and they don't do many miles. But there were also an awful lot of calls once again for the Michelins. Someone even went as far as saying they wouldn't leave home without them. I think that's a really good piece of advice. And of course, I also consulted 2 of my fellow Audi TT YouTube creators for their preferred choice. He needs no introduction, but Dom from the Parrot Bros, well, he runs Uniroyal Rain Sports. And Chris from Car Chris, he has just purchased a set of Goodyear Eagle F1 Asymmetrics for his soon-to-be roadworthy great Mk1. I'm sure that you are subscribed to both of these great channels, but if not, I'm going to leave a link to their channels in the description to this video. Please do check them out. I cannot recommend them enough. Right, let's get some tyres purchased. So taking on board all of those opinions, I'm going to source my tyres myself online, and then I'm going to take the tyres to the refurbisher with the wheels and ask them to fit them after they've been painted. So I'm currently shopping online for some tyres, and one of the big sites in the UK is blackcircles.com. You could also use etyres.co.uk and I'm sure there are various others. If you know of any good alternative sites to use, then please do leave me a comment below so you can help fellow viewers make up their minds when buying tyres online. So we're on the Black Circle site, and you can see that you can enter either your registration number or you can type in the tyre size if you know it. As we have standard wheels to go back on the car, either should be fine, but if you have custom wheels, be wary of following any suggested recommended tyre sizes. Looking at the Black Circle site, I've already set the tyre dimensions I need, so my tyre width is set to 225, my profile for the tyres is set to 40, my rim size is set to 18, and my speed rating is set to Y. If I do a quick search, the results will come up, and we can see right at the top here we have the award-winning tyres. So this is your Michelin, your Goodyear and your Bridgestone. The Bridgestone seems to be on special offer, which is something to think about, and the Goodyear, the Eagle F1, that's a really good tyre, and I've had really good feedback about that. If we scroll down, we can see the first of what I'd class as the budget tyres. Now, these don't have great fuel economy from what I can see, and they don't have great performance in the wet. However, they are aimed at people on a budget, and for people that aren't tyre snobs or people that aren't looking for optimum performance, these are really good tyres to have. For £53, you can pick up the cheapest version of this tyre, which is the Taurus. So for a set of 4, you'd be looking at just over £200. If we scroll down slightly further, we can see the first of the branded tyres. So here we've got the Ronal Rain Sport 5, which is a fantastic tyre. It has been recommended to me on many opinions, and for the price, £63.19, I think you're getting a really good tyre. There's also one of my old favourites there, the Toyo tyres, which I used to have on a car many years ago. Scrolling down further, we're getting into the brands we start to recognise, the Bridgestones, the Dunlops, the Goodyears. Looking at that first branded tyre there, the Bridgestone, the Turanza T005, that's not a model I recognise. If I was thinking about a model of Bridgestone tyre, I would naturally think of the Potenza. So I'm not aware of that model, but at the same time, I'm happy to give it a go. It's got great fuel economy, it's coming in at a B. It's also got wet grip performance as an A, so it's obviously good in the wet. However, it is recommended from what I've read as a summer tyre. Slightly noisy at 72 decibels, and I have heard they are a bit noisy, but it's got a rating of 4.6 out of 5, so something to consider. You've also got the Dunlops. Now, I've heard the Dunlops tend to go out of shape. Not seen it myself, but that's only what I've been told from other people's opinions. You've also got the Goodyear Eagle F1 Asymmetric 5. Now, I've also had great feedback on this tyre. £75 each, that's not too bad. However, it does not have a discount at the moment, whereas the Bridgestone does. So if I had to flick between those two tyres, I'm getting £25 off a tyre that's already £5 cheaper. If we scroll down further, we're coming across the other premium brand tyres. Your Yokohamas, your Michelins, your Continental Premium Contact 6. Well, I've got Continentals on my Mondeo, and I would say it's a great tyre. It's great in the wet. My only slight disappointment about it, it wears really quick. So I'm going to avoid the Continental for that reason. So we're now into the premium brand tyres, and I can see the Continental Sport Contact 5 is here again. Again, the price has gone up quite a bit. We can also see the Pirelli P0 Nero GT. Now, the Pirelli name is synonymous with tyres, but I think you are paying more for the name rather than the tyre. You can also see the Bridgestone Potenza. I've already mentioned the S001. Now, if I was looking at Bridgestones, I would also think of Potenza because they really are the flagship tyre with the Bridgestone range. However, a Bridgestone is almost £30 more than the other Bridgestones I was looking at, so £120 difference. I think I might avoid that. You've also got quite a pricey version of a Michelin tyre there, the Cross Climate 2. Again, £108.61. That's an awful lot of money for a tyre. As I scroll down further, I can see all the brands are listed and all the different products they sell. Now, if I think about a product I want to look at, say the Bridgestone, it's got 20 different tyres available. So if I click on that option, you can see all the different tyres are listed and they vary in price and they keep going up to £108. I'm not paying that for a tyre. So what I am going to do is I am going to opt for 4 of these Bridgestone tyres, and I'm going to opt for the Turanza T004. Now, one of the reasons I'm going to do so is the price, £70. It's sort of a middle of the range tyre, but it's got £25 off right now if I put in a discount code. So that's the tyre that I'm going to go for. I've got my 4 Bridgestone Turanza T005 tyres in my basket, and I can see that each they're £70 and 19 pence. So for 4 of these, it's £280 and 76 pence. There's also a £12.50 delivery charge to get the tyres to my front door, and they will be here within the next couple of days. However, there's also a discount code to apply to this order, which will bring it down to £268 and 26 pence, thanks to the £25 discount. I'm going to buy those tyres, and they're going to be here at my front door within about 36 hours. At which point, I'm going to take the tyres and the wheels to the refurbisher. He's going to refurbish the wheels, get them all painted up nice, and then he will fit the new tyres onto the wheels. Then I'm hoping I'll have a cracking set of wheels to put back on the car. Here's my tyre choice. It's the Bridgestone Turanza. It's got good statistics. I'm not expecting it to match the Michelin Sport 4. As we can see from the opinions and the feedback on the forums, that is the outright winner of class. Adding to that section the Goodyear F1 Asymmetric, which also gets some great feedback, and a worthy note of mention should go to the Uniroyal Rain Sport tyre. The Potenza is obviously the best Bridgestone to buy, but I've opted for the Turanza, so I'm going to get these tyres off the refurbisher and get them on the car. So while I load them up, let's recap the top 5 branded tyres as voted by you. In top spot, we have the Michelin Sport 4 or 5. Next, it's the Goodyear F1 Eagle Asymmetric, then the Uniroyal, followed by the Bridgestones, and then in 5th place, it's the Pirelli P0. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up, and also think about subscribing to my channel, where you'll find plenty more content on the Audi TT Mk1. Thanks again for watching, and see you soon. Take care.